Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Reef as we saw a massive increase from this 0.039, we're about a 0.0328, I guess, April 22nd, 9:10 a.m., all the way to a 0.036, April 22nd, 9:50 a.m. Now we're kind of settling right around that range. I do think we'll continue to see increases through the rest of the year. We see the market cap at that 403 million, and we see that volume at the 94.5 million and circulating supply at 11.3 billion Reef. So Reef is a big coin with big opportunities. And here just recently, Reef Finance talked about their Reef chain mainnet. The blockchain for next gen DeFi dApps is coming out this May. This is huge for Reef. Anyone invested in Reef should be very ecstatic about the mainnet launch. We're seeing a lot of people starting to invest, obviously, right now as we saw this massive increase. We're seeing this price really start to hopefully make up for this 5-cent price that we saw at one point. I think we are buying at a very good range right now. So anybody getting in, you're still seeing a very good price point. So we'll see this continue to rise through the rest of the day, hopefully. But we are kind of seeing it, taper out a little bit and stabilize, but I think this is going to be a massive chance for a lot of people to get in at good prices. So yes, the time to reveal the industry's first blockchain built exclusively for dApps is here. We're all excited to share the deets with you, so you can actually read more on the Reef launching mainnet here. But we're going to go through their little bullet points here on their Twitter. So they had a bunch of different old bullet points they submitted about 37 minutes ago. So it has been built with cutting edge technology to power the dApps of the future and offer seamless migration to the existing dApps. It's EMV compatible, allowing developers to port their dApps from Ethereum without code change. So then we have number 3, developers can start onboarding into the largest Polkadot network online community from next month, i.e. May, because that's when the mainnet goes live. This preceded by a successful first iteration of testnet launch, Maldives, which was solely built for testing purposes. And we could keep going down to number 4. The testnet launch was met with tremendous response. Reef Chain shares the same framework as Polkadot Substrate, which has a high throughput and allows low cost transactions. It also offers high scalability, and we, among other projects across Substrate and Polkadot as well, we aim to offer 360-degree solutions to projects building on Reef Chain from ideation to completion. We will assist early-stage technology projects looking to get into and listed on premium exchanges with funding, investor relations, and exchanges. And then also number 6, we have through rigorous efforts of established teams and professional alliances, we hope to lay a strong foundation for all dApps with Reef Chain. We are happy to connect wherever we need to enhance the trajectory for those who choose to really deep dive into explore these new DeFi opportunities. So like I said, very big news for anyone looking to get into refinance. You're looking at a fairly solid time, as May we should see it come out. It says so. Reef Chain mainnet. That's going to be a big deal. Like I said, come to the article and actually read a little bit over it. It's a very quick read if you want to learn more about the Reef Chain mainnet, and it's coming this May. So like I said, let's jump back to the actual price chart here. Let's give it a quick refresh. Obviously, numbers are going to change very quickly right now with this release, but we are seeing obviously a nice 24-hour increase, a 3.68%, and we'll continue to see, I would assume, a decent stabilization around this point with a lot of people investing, because obviously May is going to be a big month for Reef. So with these new price predictions I'm going to be giving you, because obviously with the mainnet being announced for May, we could continue to see massive increases when it comes to late May. And I want to talk about right now Reef. So what is Reef specifically? If we go to the Reef Finance, their Twitter, and we go to actually their website, we can actually go to reef.finance and see that DeFi made easy, accessing DeFi liquidity across blockchains, gain smart DeFi exposure with across multiple blockchain ecosystems. Reef Chain integrates with DeFi from Ethereum, Polkadot, Avalanche, Cosmos, Binance Smart Chain as well. You can see that they have those 5 here. Obviously, Avalanche, Polkadot, Binance, Ethereum, and Cosmos all being a part of their Reef Chain altogether. So we have Solidity, Reef Staking, Liquidity Bridge, and Community Governed. And then you can join the ecosystem. They talk about the Reef platform altogether. So Reef 20 tokens and NFTs, liquidity bridges, stablecoins and money markets, DEXs and AMMs. We also see the built with Polkadot Substrate. So Reef Chain features next-gen blockchain technology utilizing nominated proof-of-stake consensus, EVM extensions, on-chain upgradability, and obviously the LIB P2P networking and state-of-the-art cryptography. So we're continuing to see people like this, invest into things like refinance, understanding that there's a very big potential for, Reef Finance. We see nominated proof of stake, fee burn, upgradability, and governance rewards as well. But let's jump, like I said, back into that price chart and get us some price predictions for April, May, and 2021. I do want to first say, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always make sure to do your own research before investing, as crypto is very volatile and a lot of changes and price changes can happen very, very quickly, and news can always change as well. So before we get started as well, I also want to say, guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, like I said, I give you guys that recent and most important updates as quickly as possible. As you saw, this came out. I tried to retweet it as quickly as possible to get you guys that information for those of you who wanted to try to, invest in as that, that update was coming live, or I guess the announcement was coming live. So very big announcement for Reef. As we jump in, I do want to say as well, we talk about crypto, like-minded people, all talk in our Discord, linked in the description below as well. So if you want to join those, make sure to join, the Discord and follow us on Twitter. Both are free, obviously, and you can do so just now. So let's give it another refresh and then jump straight into this price prediction. So we see it at that 0.0358, about a 5.75% increase, like we said. So a very, very good increase right now. Market cap being that still very low, 400 million. We could see very, very good increases throughout the rest of 2021 if we continue to see updates and announcements like we just did. So right now, I think we have potential to make, by the end of April, a 4-cent coin at the very least. I think a 4.25 is a direction we would like to take. So a 0.0425 is, about 4.25 cents is a direction, like I said. That's an all-time high for the month of April. It's not even going to be an all-time high. I do remember that we did have that 0.0491 April 17th, about 7 p.m. But really, that's going to be a high for us in the last week, and I would be very happy with that 4.25 cents. I think that would move us in the right direction. I think that's going to be a realistic price point for us by the end of April. Do remember, guys, I try to keep these conservative, realistic, and honest as possible. So if you guys think they're a little low, that's perfectly fine, because they have potential to do much, much more than this. This is just where I really predict it being in these months. So going into April, we're going to be, or not April, sorry, May, we're going to be seeing, Reef continue to climb. I think this is going to be a big month, obviously, with the mainnet coming. It's going to either be a very big deal or a flop. And because of that, we're going to see a price point that I believe is going to be above this, past all-time high around that 5 cents. I think we're going to easily pass that. I think we could see a 6 cent, 7 cent Reef by the end of May. I think I'm going to go with about a 6.5 cent all-time high for Reef in the end of May. It does depend a lot on the mainnet launch. Obviously, a lot of people understanding that it's going to be a big deal. The Reef chain mainnet is going to really, it's going to be a hit or miss, and I think a lot of people are expecting a hit. So I'm going to expect a hit as well, because I think these guys are, they're up for the task. I think they're doing it correctly. I think they're going about everything right, and because of that, like I said, I could easily see that price point being reasonable. Going into the end of 2021, I think we will continue to see increases mostly throughout the year. Obviously, a healthy price chart will always have dips and corrections through the way, and we could even see, some healthy market crashes as well that really kind of consolidate as well. So we're going to see Reef hopefully make its way to 10 to 12 cents. I think 12 cents as an all-time high would be reasonable and very, very realistic. I think a 4x is definitely possible. So I will say about 12 cents by the end of the year is definitely a possibility. I'm going to say 12 to 15 cents is where I see Reef being at the end of the year. So that's going to be my prediction for Reef. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree with my price predictions. If you think they're a little high or a little low, let me know as well. I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this big announcement and Reef altogether. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.